almost didn't make it out alive. I had my son behind me, but I don't know if he even got away. Did he survive? I'm pretty sure he did. That Blue, she's a vicious one. And Beta too. It's their new child.
Dad, I'm fine.
Son, so glad you made it. You scared me half to death. Welcome everybody to a new review we got for you on this channel that we call MANN Cinema Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the latest from the Jurassic World series, Jurassic World Dominion. It's a double feature. We're going to be covering Disney's latest live action animation, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers as well. It's going to be a family friendly episode. So before we get into the nitty gritty, you like to say something, son? We haven't seen you in a while.
When we're doing the Chip 'n Dale review, which is the same video as this video, I'm gonna point out some Easter eggs.
Nice. He's gonna be our liaison with Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. It's been a minute since we saw it. First, we're gonna get into Jurassic World Dominion, but before we get to that, go ahead and press like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. Otherwise, we'll get Owen Grady on you so he can get the Velociraptors on you if you don't press like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment as well.
Blue is gonna eat
Thank you for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews.
Blue is gonna eat you because she watches our videos all the time.
And she's got her new child Beta, so she's very protective. Let's get into Jurassic World Dominion. This is the end of the latest trilogy for Jurassic World. This is 4 years after the events of the Fallen Kingdom. We have the destroying of Isla Nublar, and now humans and dinosaurs are cohabitating, roaming the earth. So are we, the humans, the apex predator, or have we been booted out by the T-Rex, the Velociraptor, and the Gigantosaurus? So tell me, son, what do you think about this film?
I loved it, but there's a scene. I'm not gonna, spoil it for you guys.
Okay.
There's a scene where there's like a bunch of dinosaurs in a cave, but I wish that those dinosaurs can be more. They could use CGI to make it more realistic. I think they could have done
maybe
better
a little bit more of the animatronics side of things. Maybe mix in the computer-generated stuff with more practicality, as far as the animatronics are concerned. Get it like Steven Spielberg style with it. All right.
And you can tell that they're like animatronic or computer-generated because they take so much time to come closer to them.
Okay.
So
do you like the practicality of the more animatronics, or do you like the advancements of the CGI? Or do you think that CGI could have enhanced it if we just used all? I'm pretty sure that this was pretty much all blue screen or computer generated. We have new types of species in this film.
Gigantosaurus.
And like a pterodactyl type of bird, dinosaur that attacks Owen Grady.
We are so small compared to that bird. This is us and this is the bird.
Right. So in this film, let's go with the pros of this film. I like the fact that we bring the main characters from Jurassic Park. I'm talking about Dr. Grant, Sam Neill. We have Laura Dern's character as well as my favorite, Dr. Malcolm, and that's Jeff Goldblum's character.
It's like a Mario game that's old and a new game, and they're coming together.
We're talking about Super Mario World versus Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario 3D World.
It's the best of both worlds. I like the fact that we have the kind of old cast from Jurassic Park coming back with the new cast of Jurassic World coming together. What else did you like about this film?
I liked how they bring new species of dinosaurs into
Okay.
the film.
Okay. All right, so you like the look of the new dinosaurs, you like the new species of dinosaurs. Doesn't seem to go ahead.
It's so crazy that that bird is this size and we're this size. It's really big when you see it in like close up. Cause I've seen like pictures of it, like the animatronic of it.
Yeah.
And it's like huge.
I like that scene of the plane going down.
Where like the bird's picking like the engine or whatever it's called.
Right. I know we seem like we're rambling on, but it does feel like it's overstuffed and overblown. And I'm gonna take it away with the cons because that's just what Dad comes and does with puts on his critic hat and gives you the flaws or the plot holes. I just think that this is overstuffed and overblown, way too many characters, and I don't feel like the Jurassic World setup just didn't demonstrate a reason for this film franchise to branch off into Jurassic World. We could have kept it at Jurassic Park, not saying that there are not flaws with Jurassic Park. I just feel like the original was so much better. I have to go back and watch The Lost Kingdom because
it can't compete with the first.
As much as I like Malcolm, I don't think a whole film with just Malcolm and leaving out Sam Neill or Laura Dern's character did anything to, brighten the series. And then the third film, I just don't remember. I know Sam Neill's in it and Tia Leone's in it, but I don't remember it being a great film either. I'm just saying that I felt like Jurassic Park was just so revolutionary. I mean, you can put on this film and just what Steven Spielberg initially did with his film was just eons ahead of what he set out to do. I felt like it was just so ahead of its time. It's great. Even today, the look of it is still great as much as it's been remastered. There's nothing touching Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest, takeaway.
It's like a big cage. It's like a small snake, but it has a big cage.
Right. And you just can't compete with the original.
And the other ones have like small cages.
Yeah.
And that one's the biggest cage that they have.
So not to just down this film, but let me go ahead and say that I didn't really care too much for this film outside of our initial cast of Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, and Sam Neill.
What would you rate this film?
I have to say that I have to give this a 1.5.
Really?
That's the biggest. I get that. I feel like it just doesn't take off, and even with our legacy characters, they aren't given much to do. Heck, Ian Malcolm doesn't have a lot to do until the very end of the film, and with his quippy one-liners, it just doesn't save it with the third act to me. I love seeing Sam Neill, I love seeing Laura Dern, but I wish we focused on them and not so much of the side plot. You tired? It's a little bit past your bedtime. Let's get you out of here. Let me go ahead and see, just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that it wasn't for me. What would you give this film?
A 9 out of 10.
So what would that equate it to out of 5 stars? Sounds like either a 4.5 or a 5.
4 out of 5.
You're going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. Okay.
I wish the dinosaurs could be more CGI.
Okay. All right. Cool. So do you want to go on to Chippendale Rescue Rangers? Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
But first, I'm going to point out one Easter egg.
Okay.
You can spot more. Let us know in the comments if there's more Easter eggs and if I missed any.
Let us know.
The first one I'm going to point out is, someone's walking and the stars of Hollywood fame. Well, he's walking by and it's like one of them says Squidward on it.
Okay, from SpongeBob. Cool.
And there's one where a movie like that versus E.T. You know that one?
Oh yeah, it's like a mashup of certain things where.
And then E.T.'s like E.T. what gives that and like.
It's like E.T. and Batman or something like that. Okay, so let's get into Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is part of the Lonely Island Productions. We have Akiva Schaffer directing this film, as well as John Mulaney starring as either Chip or Dale, I don't remember. We have Andy Samberg playing one of the titular characters. And so basically it's about the Rescue Rangers kind of splitting apart. You know, Chip's doing his thing, Dale's doing his thing, and one of the members, Monty, is missing. And who better than to get Chip and Dale back and reuniting in order to solve the mystery of Monty's disappearance. So basically that's the plot of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. What did you think about this film?
I liked it, but I think it could be more than just like missing people and like missing characters from like cartoons like Jimmy Neutron. Like
we even have like Ugly Sonic, where before
like when they released it,
when they released
Sonic,
the original trailer.
And he's like.
And the internet spoke and said, you better fix the look of Sonic.
And he's like,
and we got
one look at my human teeth, and they burned the whole place down.
I'm so glad you remember lines. Yes, I love the fact that Ugly Sonic is a character in this film. He's a part of the junket, part of the Comic-Con or whatever that Chip 'n Dale is a part of, or
It's like when they get rebooted, but Ugly Sonic doesn't need to get rebooted. He's already rebooted.
Hey, yeah, he's doing okay for himself. Yeah. I like the fact that this film plays on Hollywood reboots, sequels, requels. I like the fact that Chip 'n Dale. I know it's a thing. I don't know what it is either, but it's basically a sequel of a remake. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm heads or tails with it, you know. But yes, I think that this film pokes fun at itself. It's having a lot of fun of just making fun of Hollywood's dependence on remaking or rehashing, old 80s or IP. And I love the fact that Disney Plus takes a proactive approach of bringing such beloved characters of Chip 'n Dale. I remember growing up, being his age, growing up on Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Son, what would you give Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers? 5 out of 5. I will give this film a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it brung it. I love this film. I feel like however, it feels kind of made for TV, feels kind of small scale. Call me a purist because this is not in theaters. I feel like it's so easy for Disney Plus to churn out these kind of, side.
We have a big screen TV, so.
No, I know,
so
but
it's kind of like the movie theaters. And my dad bought a soundboard, so.
All right, make fun of the boomer here or whatever, you zoomer. But I am a cinema. This is called MANN Cinema Reviews for a reason. I want to keep the cinemas alive. I want to keep theaters. But the thing is that what's nice about it is packaged as, a straight to streaming film, which is great because you can enjoy it. You don't have to go in the theaters. Whatever your feelings are about venturing out and being in public places, it's great to have.
Because it was so funny.
It's great to have. Right. It's great to enjoy films like this at home. We have it so accessible to Disney Plus, and maybe that's just my big takeaway. Maybe that's my disconnect. Maybe that's me fighting the system of wanting theaters to thrive.
It's like,
still.
Like
call me an old head, whatever you want. I still feel like things are supposed to be cinematic. I feel like Chip 'n Dale is a great time. It just doesn't feel as grandiose or big scale to me because you can see it on Disney Plus. That was my rant about the state of affairs of the theaters. But I'm glad that if you liked it, let me know what you thought about it. Obviously, my son gave it a 5 out of 5. I give it a very enthusiastic, nearly 4 stars, yet 3.5 stars it will be for me.
I always knew it.
Tell the people what they could do to help this channel. Let them know what they could do.
Or else Blue will eat you.
That's right. And Beta 2 for a midnight snack. Go ahead, press like.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell as well.
And turn on the notification bell so you know when a
New review is posted. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.